have been eating the food from the ground for donkey years. So I don't see any reason why we need to welcome GMO. That's just, for me, there's no reason.
GMO! Genetic modified organisms. I think in my life I've never seen a particular topic that caused problem like this topic.
Alright, so since last week there have been a very serious debate about GMO foods that Bill Gates and co are bringing into Nigeria. A lot of people say we don't want it, right? Now, first of all, what is GMO? GMO foods, or genetically modified food, are products derived from organisms whose genetic material have been altered using genetic engineering techniques.
I told you about the GMOs, and they've genetically modified your fruits, your vegetables. Think about it. They're trying to control your food production. They're telling you what's better for you and destroying your natural seeds. Don't let it happen.
Cannot digest anything that's genetically modified because we do not have the fitting enzymes to digest it. Now the body is basically handling it as toxic waste. And this is what's so dangerous. That food is now dead and mutated, filled with pesticides or whatever it might be. The body has no idea what to do with it.
Whose genetic materials have been altered. That means this food is actually artificial. I don't want to care any other English that is coming. Now they are bringing it to Nigeria. Why do we need GMO in Nigeria? Do we have shortage of lands to farm? Is it that we don't have workforce? Is it that the natural food we have been eating, has it been buying people? Have there been side effects from eating our natural foods? Like, what is the purpose of bringing GMO? If they are eating GMO, genetically modified organism food, outside in some European countries or in the US, I would understand. Because some of these countries, they don't have farmlands. And even if they have farmlands, they don't have youth that are willing to till the soil for food. A lot of them are lazy. That's why they have been eating junk food for the longest. So if you are taking GMO to America and those other places, I will understand. But Africa, I'm still trying to understand why you are trying to bring GMO to Africa. Number one, we have lands for farming. We have fertile lands. We have the workforce and we have the labor force. We have the food basket of the nation. Fertile land. We have jobs. We have a lot of lands. There's no place in Nigeria that you plant that it will not grow. So why do we need GMOs? Why? These same GMO that have been banned in a lot of countries. See, some of the countries that are banned in France like every colonial masters. Germany, Austria, Greece, Hungary, Russia, plenty, and within the EUs, the European Union, the Schengen countries, a lot of them have banned it. But Africa, because of the kind of leaders we have, they want to welcome it. Now, I am trying to add 2 plus 2 together. Could it be the reason why the government don't care? The government will not invest in farming. Could this be why? We are supposed to be sending food abroad because we have the lands. The government are supposed to invest in the youth, carry like 5 million tractors, bring 5 million tractors, say, come, Anambra State, take 5 million, Edo State, take 5 million tractors. This one, take, everybody, take. Enter farm, want to start producing natural food and be selling it. But instead, they let the farmers to be constantly attacked.
The poverty in the world is man-made. The poverty is not because any country is poor or lacks resources. Poverty in the world is man-made. It's made by the wicked, those who are evil. Because if you take
So you see, we took a survey of three different persons, very dark man, and you heard what he said. GMO are genetically modified food just to increase poverty, attack farmers so that hunger that they've planned and to reduce the world population will just continue. Is it that we don't have farmlands? Is it that we don't farm food? What is the problem? A lot of them in the West don't have the farms because of technology and their youth are not willing to go to farm. Hearing from Pastor, he said this is actually what they're planning to. They just want to reduce the world population, cause hunger, and then be able to control you. Another man said the same thing. He said we don't even have the enzymes to digest these things. And come to think about it, we've been eating this. That was why somebody like me stopped eating apple, because I realized that apple is genetically modified. How can a fruit stay for 1 month, 5 days, 1 week, and nothing happens to the fruit? We've been eating it ever since, but we didn't even know. That is the truth. If not, think about it. If you buy normal fruits, give it 5 days, 3 days, it will start rotting. Apples don't rot in. They're imported all the way from whatever country it is to this country, and it's still like that, so fresh. Just think about it. Of course, it's already genetically modified. So we don't even have any reason to accept this because we have the farmlands, we plant our food, and we don't have issues with the food growing or not growing. Once we have good rainfall, enough arable lands, what do we need GMOs for? So, as much as they're trying to propagate, you could see propagating the agenda of the end time gradually. Thinking they're trying to help, but they're basically trying to propagate the agenda of the end time to reduce population and then give you foods that will even cause more diseases. Because a food that cannot be replanted until they have been programmed to replant, exactly what is that? Meanwhile, you have our soil, we have our farmers doing our food naturally, and you want to be controlled. And I heard the government is even accepting to sign that in. I think we should say no to that because we don't have issues. We have Benue State food basket of the nation. We have jars. We have a lot of states. Anywhere you plant, even in my state, we have a lot of things going on, right? So exactly what is the problem right now? Why would we accept GMOs, genetically modified? And this man, the other white man, said something. He said that the system does not even understand what it's digesting, so it becomes like a waste. And when this weight is loaded up in your body, is it not, it becomes toxic and it starts giving you diseases and sicknesses that you cannot even talk about or even mention. Do you understand? So guys, please help share this good news by sharing this video to a lot of people. They need to hear it and understand what they're eating. For me, apple is even genetically modified already, so we should even stop eating it. Since the day I heard about it, when a sensitization was given in my place of work, I stopped eating apple because it will stay for days. It doesn't get bad. Why? So see you again in my next